comes back, and he'll be like, he'll try to take the blame for himself. I'm like, yo, what do you mean? Like, that's all on me. And like, say, all right, I should have maybe roll out of the pocket. Like, I should have seen that coming or something like that. So he's a guy that really kind of takes a lot of, I guess, pride in just making sure things go right in a way. And he tries to take accountability for everything, which is incredible. But he's a very humble kid and he works hard.
Was there a moment when he first got here where you were like, whoa, this dude, he's different?
I don't know if one thing stands out. I don't know. It's just his demeanor coming in. He wasn't like, he understood his role when he first got here because he wasn't a starter. I mean, Kelly was here, and he understood that role, but he just came in here and just started to keep working and working, and ultimately he got that slot. But I mean, he just wasn't like in a way like a jerk coming in like a 5-star number 1 quarterback.
So he understood his place in the team.
Exactly. He understood what his role at that time. He didn't come in saying like, I expect this and demand this, blah blah blah. And he just came in as a humble guy and just put his head down and kept working, and ultimately that's where he's at now.
Thank you. Good luck.
Gage, when you go back to the game, this is your third playoff championship. You are fourth.
This would be fourth. Well, no, I mean, I guess this would be my fifth technically, if you think about it. But this is the fourth one I could play in.
Right. So the fourth one you play in. What do you see differently as far as this team's leadership's role? I mean, last year you had those big personalities in Christian and Dexter and Cleveland out there leading the way. This team is a little bit quieter how they lead in the way they lead things. What are you guys talking about when you go out there at practice and you come off the field?
We still joke around too. I think we got some good personalities on the O-line. It's just not a lot of people come and talk to us all the time. This position we're at. But yeah, we're a young team. Last year we had a lot of veteran guys. This year it's kind of more on the offensive line, the veteran group, and just each week we just try to be our best in a way. So. I'm sorry. Go back. What was the question one time? I feel like I just
as you go back into this game,
what's different?
How different is it?
Yeah.
The difference in leadership style.
It's really not. It's I feel like it's not as public in a way. There's not really difference because we have a plan and a certain way that we do things around here, and that has been passed down from the teams before us. So I've been here for 5 years. I've got stuff from Jake Guillermo, a lot of these guys, Eric McLean's, and all these guys just through the years that I've seen that we try to take and just that show for these young guys. And the preparation now, like I said, we have a really young team. Some of these guys have never played in a championship or things like that in the playoffs, so they don't know what it's like. They've never seen this. So being able to talk to them and show them the ropes and show them how things should be done is just kind of what we're focused on doing now, and make sure everyone stays focused, because this is a time that they've never really played this late into a season. They're usually done by now in high school and things like that. So being able to make sure they stay focused and just keep each week preparing to, I guess, the most that they can is probably the biggest thing that we focus on.
You mentioned Jay and Eric. Are there some other guys that have left already that reach back out to you guys and tell you, hey man, keep the legacy going?
We have guys come around sometimes. Taylor Hearn says stuff a lot. I talk most to Jay here and there just because he's kind of sent messages here and there. But it's probably the guy that I feel like I connected to a little bit more while I was here. But there's connection a lot. But yeah, they'll come around, they'll say something, and just keep working. A lot of them are busy in the corporate world or just in the league or something like that. But yeah, they always come back and say something.
What was your personal reaction as someone that remembers the game when you saw Ohio State?
Yeah, I was excited. Yeah, I really was. It's more point to, I didn't care who we played in a way, but just seeing, make sure our name was in the playoff. That's kind of what I was worried about, because at the end of the day, that's voted on in a way. And then now to win the national championship, that's not going to be voted on. Now we have to go out and prove it, because all year we've been talking about how we haven't really played nobody, this and that. We're not that good of a team. We're not a top 4 team. Things like that. So having to deal with that each week, just seeing that we got a chance to go out and show and prove that we can is huge. I'm just excited because last time we played very well against them. So I know that there's probably a fire lit beneath them about that. I'm sure they haven't forgot about that. So I'm really excited about this game. They've got a really good team, and I think we match up very well. It's going to be a really good game come 28th.
A little bit more on that. 31-0 or 26. Very few guys have carried over from those teams, but you guys are the defending national champions. You've been there every single year. They haven't been there in a few years. Is there something to them maybe wanting it more, having that chip on their shoulder? They've heard it from their fans ever since this match.
Maybe. I'm not in their room. I don't know what they have to deal with. but I know that there's a chip on our shoulder too. I mean, because like I said, people have talked about us not being good. There's no way we shouldn't be in the playoff. We're not a top 4 team and all this. So there's a little bit of fire beneath us too, because we'll go out there and prove these people wrong. Like, we do believe that we're the best team in the country, and we're going to go against one of the best teams in the country coming 28th. Ohio State, hands down, is a great team. I mean, they really do have a chance to beat us. Everybody does at this point now. I mean, it's top 4 teams, and so I'm just excited to play them because it's time to prove what we've worked for all year. I mean, we've stayed humble and quiet and just kind of grinded each week, and everyone just harps on that one hiccup against North Carolina, which was a win, but everyone kind of treats it like a loss in a way. But I'm just excited just to go prove to these people that we should be here and we deserve to be here, just because we, I guess, hadn't played like we should, because and all that. But I mean, I'm excited about it. It's gonna be a hard-fought game.
Down the stretch, you guys are playing as well as anybody. No one has said anything about that. But when you have this kind of a system, like the long layoff before the semifinal, then if you win, a quick turn to the national championship. When you guys have a program that's been there so many times, the amount of veterans in that locker room have done it so many times, what kind of edge does that give you going into this game planning portion, and then to be able to let loose and pick it up where you left off?
Yeah, well, actually this year, so we actually have a shorter turnaround for the playoff and a longer between the playoff and the Natty, because normally we have an extra week to prepare before the first playoff. They actually took that and put it between the 2 games, so it's kind of later in the end. So we'll have a little bit more time to prepare for the national championship, which is nice, so you get a little bit extra time. But yeah, I mean, just we have a really young team, so they've never experienced this. They don't know what to expect. They don't know how things should go, how they handle things. So being able to show them and just kind of mentor them in a way and just explain to them how things go. I mean, we've been here for every year I've been here, we've been competing for it. And so just be able to take things from each years that we've won and lost, maybe take some things that we've done incorrectly that I feel like something like maybe the team wants to have focus this year, that year, some things like that. Just kind of keep a chip on our shoulder as well, but just kind of show them the runs and just show them how things should be. How things should flow is just kind of thing I focus on as a leader to show these younger guys. And just I think the biggest thing too is just that time that we have is just preparation. Is to always make sure you're focusing on preparing for the opponent to the best of our ability. And at the end of the day, we're not going out there trying to play Ohio State. We're trying to play Clemson. We're trying to play Clemson's football, like the best football that we can. So like it shows up here, the best is the standard, and that's just something that we strive for each week. So, but I think just preparation and just showing those young guys how things should go that haven't experienced this is the biggest thing.
Did you get any snaps in that Fiesta Bowl game?
I did.
2016?
I did. I think I got in fourth quarter when we were up. A few snaps towards the end.
What do you remember about the game and the bowl experience in general there?
The game, I was nervous because I was this guy hadn't played much and I was going in at center, so I was like, God, I don't want to screw this up. They haven't scored yet, so if I have a bad snap, maybe they get the ball, great field position. I don't want to be that guy. But nah, I mean, it was a great experience to be able to get out there and just kind of play against those guys and just kind of get my feet wet in a way, because I haven't really been in that role, and I feel like that helped me out to get me where I'm at now.
What's the discussion been like as a unit on ways and how you slow down Chase Young in this game and that defensive line?
Our biggest thing is just communication, understanding where he's at on the field. They like to move him around a lot, so understanding what their tendencies are as well, to where they line him up as, and just I guess understanding what they like to do on different down and distances, just understanding their defense and things like that. But biggest thing would be communication and understanding that you know where he's at on the field at all times.
He's a pretty easy guy to spot. Is that immediately line up and you're scanning to find him?
Oh yeah, I mean you're definitely you're trying to find him. Depends on in a way what we're doing. I mean pass protections, he's a sack leader, so you always want to know where he's at on third downs or any kind of pass plays, things like that. And but yeah, just understand where he's at. They like to twist around, but I mean he's fast and he's a quick athlete and he really knows the game. So just being to understand where he's at is the biggest thing. Thank you.
How much pride do you take in being on the offensive line? I see it right there.
Yeah, I got it tattooed on me. It's funny though, because I mean I came in as a defensive lineman and I hated offensive line. I always joked around like I would never switch. I'll never do it. And sure enough, I switched over. But I take pride in it. That's just who I am. Whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to be all in committed. I'm just going to give everything I have. So, but there's a brotherhood, there's a connection between all of us that we share. So I take a lot of pride in our run.
It's insane. It's crazy.
Thank